Hey guys, today I have a new update for Pan in Every palette, and yeah, let's get into it. So before we get going, I do have some like pimple patches on, so if like my face looks a little weird, that's why. It's not like super noticeable on camera, but like if I hit the light, you can see them. But yeah, that's what that is. And yeah, I'm pre-filming this like 2 weeks. Yeah, like 2 weeks ahead of time, but we do have progress to share. But if some of my usages are down, like seem a little lower, it's because I am pre-filming this. I'm going out of town for a few days, and then my parents, like I'm meeting my parents in Tennessee, and then we are coming back here for like the next week after that. So I'm gonna be very busy for like the next 2 weeks. So I'm filming this ahead of time since we do have some progress to share. My other Pan palettes I think are going to go up late. They'll probably go up at the very beginning of August instead of when you were supposed to see them, which is even before this video you're seeing. So anyway, yeah, that's what's happening. So if you haven't been watching this series, what I do is I pick 3 random palettes. I randomly select them, face palettes or eyeshadow palettes, and then I get to choose personally what shade I want to focus on. And I'm using that until I hit pan. There's no usage goals in this project. We're going till we hit pan. So some of this stuff is taking a long time. That's to be expected. And yeah, that's basically it. Let's get into our progress. So we're gonna go in order of how they rolled in. The first palette is my Smashbox Spotlight palette in Pearl, and I chose the shade Blow of Fuse Pearl. So this is what this palette has looked like up until this point. And here's what it's looking like today. Still no pan. It's this shade here. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see, but there is a massive dip in here, and like it's across a majority of this whole pan. How many times have we used this? Let's count them up. I have used this 78 times. I guessed it at the beginning that it would probably take me around 100. I still feel that to be true. It might be over 100. I have another one of these. I have a blush trio from Smashbox. It's in the same packaging and everything, and one of the shades is completely gone in there. I didn't pan it. I bought it from TJ Maxx with that shade completely gone. It was on clearance. It was like when high-end makeup was first coming to TJ Maxx, and so it was like $5, and I bought it even though there was a shade missing. Probably wouldn't do that now, but anyway, I compared the two, and I think we still got a long way to go. I said last time I thought we were getting close, and it does seem like it because that dip is so huge, but when I put them next to each other, it kind of discouraged me a little bit, because like, I don't know if we're close, you guys. So we're just gonna keep going on this. I do have it on today. I have another highlighter over top of it though. I wear this every day. I do my makeup. I wear this as an everyday highlighter, and then if I'm filming a video, I will typically put another highlighter on top of it just to make it more blingy, but I've been wearing this basically every day. So we'll get there. We'll get there at some point. Hopefully by the end of the year. That's like my new goal. By the end of the year, I want to have a pan on this. And here is a close-up of what that palette is looking like now. The next palette that we rolled in is my Pur Bronze in Brighten palette, and I chose the bronzer, which is the shade Mineral Glow. So here is what this palette has looked like up until today. And here's what it's looking like now. You can barely tell, but I really dug down in there because I was sick of working on it. And I was using just a small brush for my lower lash line. We did hit pan. Oh, my neighbors fell off their bed or something. I don't know what just happened. Anyway, yeah, it's hard to tell because it's a waffle pan, but there's pan down there. Anyway, there is pan in here. Take my word for it. I'm done with this. I am rolling this out. I did use the blush and highlighter, I think like once or twice, and they're so pretty. Like, look how stunning. Gosh, that blush is just so pretty. But I'm ready to put this away. I do wish I could have played with the blush a little bit more. I've just been panning so much for blush, but I did get a few uses out of it. So this one is gonna finally roll out. How many uses? We had 27 uses total, and I only had to use it 4 more times this update, so that one rolled out pretty quickly. The Smashbox palette, I forgot to mention, we used it a total of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times this update, which is pretty good for filming early. Okay, and then our last palette we have is the Becca Be Light palette, and we are working on the brightening powder, which is the very first powder, and this is like, what, the second or third update that this one has been in for. So here is what it's looked like so far. And here's what it's looking like today. It is this one here. It is a baked product, and it's just it's just the product you see. So it's baked on a plate, and the plate is right here. So I know it's not gonna go down any lower than the product that you can see. So if I hold it this way, let me go this way. You might be able to tell it's this one over here, that the dome is a lot lower than on this one. So we're getting somewhere. It's definitely looking less like pyramid shaped like this one. And I really like it, so I don't mind having this out. I actually really enjoy having this palette out. I haven't dipped into the other colors yet, but I want to. So when things calm down in other projects, once I start hitting some other goals, I definitely want to get my little paws in here and play around with this palette more. But yeah, I do really like this one. And I've been using this as a finishing powder pretty much every single time I do my makeup. And so what I do when I'm done, before I do setting spray, I just kind of buff it so that it blends everything together, and I've been really liking it. And we have a total of 5, 10, 15, 23 uses on that one. So 23 uses total. I used it 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more times this update. So now the fun part, we get to roll in something new to replace the Pure palette. I'm so excited. We didn't get to roll in anything last update, so my phone will not stay charged. So let's do this quick because I had it charging and now it's at 1%. Let's see if we can get it to go. Please work, please work, please work. Okay, what do we got? The Pretty Vulgar Nightingale palette. Oh, okay. And I think I might already know what I want to pull from that palette. It's right here. Let me just grab it quick. Okay. This is the Pretty Vulgar Nightingale palette. Now, what should I do? This is what the palette looks like. I previously already had Flip Out this shade in my Pan Those eyeshadows, so I do have a good little dip in there already. I still think it would take me so long to hit pan on it. I want to be able to have this rolled out for next time because I don't see these other two palettes rolling out. So I'm trying to figure out what will be easier, Nocturnal or Flip Out. So it's between a matte cream color and the liner shade I already have good progress on. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is kind of work on both and see whichever one's quicker. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to go with Nocturnal, which is the matte cream color. I do have one that I'm working on already, like a matte cream shade I'm working on already, but I also have an eyeliner shade I'm working on already too, so. But honestly, I think I'm going to work on both and try to hit pan on both of them. That would be awesome. But then we can just kind of see which one comes quicker. If I could hit pan on both of them this month though, that would be awesome. I'm closer to finishing the matte cream in my other project pan, I think, than I am the eyeliner. So that's kind of why I'm leaning more towards, geez, I don't know what they're doing over there. That's why I think I am leaning more towards the matte cream. So we're gonna say this, but I will take a close-up including both shades, that way we can see. So that is going to be our new palette. I'm excited. This should be hopefully relatively easy. I really hope so. And this, I think the packaging is super cute. This was a BoxyCharm palette. So that is everything for today's update. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye guys.